Tyler Perry's newest film, Straw, streaming now on Netflix, begins as a gritty drama and ends as a full-blown psychological thriller with a gut-wrenching twist. Anchored by Taraji P. Henson's powerful performance as a mother on the edge, the movie spirals into chaos before peeling back the truth of one woman's unbearable grief. Here's a breakdown of the Straw plot and a full explanation of the movie's jaw-dropping ending. Plot summary: a mother's breaking point. In Straw, Henson plays Jania Wilkinson, a hardworking single mother juggling two jobs while caring for her daughter Aria, who suffers from seizures. Her life is a relentless stream of setbacks: late rent, a disapproving landlord, an unsympathetic boss, and an education system that humiliates Aria for being poor. Jania's day goes from bad to worse when Child Protective Services take Aria away, mistaking her bruises from a fall as signs of abuse. Then, a traffic incident with a violent cop and being fired from her grocery store job leave her teetering on the edge. When she returns to demand her final paycheck, the store is robbed, and Jania ends up killing the robber and, later, her boss during a breakdown. On the run and desperate, Jania crosses the street to a bank, hoping to cash her paycheck. When she pulls a gun in frustration over policy, the bank manager, Nicole Sherry Shepard, mistakes Aria's science project for a bomb. Suddenly, Jania becomes the center of a full-blown hostage crisis. Inside the hostage situation, sympathy and surveillance. Enter Detective Kay Raymond, Teyana Taylor, who's already investigating the store shooting. Unlike the FBI, which soon takes over the standoff with brute force, Raymond sees Jania as a victim and tries to reason with her. Jania gives a tearful monologue about the crushing reality of single motherhood. Secretly live-streamed by a bank teller, her speech goes viral, and crowds gather outside chanting, "Free Jania." Her raw pain strikes a chord with the public. Jania, however, grows increasingly paranoid. She sees the same violent cop from earlier among the police outside and demands proof that he's been removed before she'll surrender. Nicole and Raymond work together behind the FBI's back to get Jania that proof, and eventually, she agrees to let the hostages go. The big plot twist: Aria is already dead. Just when it seems like Jania may make it out alive, Straw throws a staggering curveball. Jania receives a call from her mother, who says Aria died the night before after a seizure, and that the FBI is now at her house. The truth comes crashing down. Aria has been dead the entire day. We flash back through the movie with new eyes. Aria's backpack was never with her. It was at home. The school was surprised to see Jania because Aria never came in. The phone call Jania got at work wasn't from the school. It was about unpaid bills. Jania, overwhelmed by trauma, had disassociated from reality, carrying on as if her daughter were still alive. The entire movie was a portrait of a woman protecting herself from unbearable grief through delusion. Even more heartbreaking, Nicole had known the truth all along. The police had told her about Aria, but she didn't confront Jania, sensing she wasn't ready. Instead, Nicole chose compassion, trying to keep Jania calm and alive. Does Jania die? The alternate ending that was almost real. After the twist, the movie shifts into what appears to be a tragic ending. The police storm the bank, break the windows, and shoot Jania, who's too stunned to react. Nicole collapses over her body in grief. But, plot twist again, this turns out to be a fake-out sequence. The timeline resets to the moment Jania learns the truth about Aria. Instead of being shot, she allows Nicole to walk her out of the bank peacefully, both women with their hands raised. Detective Raymond cuffs her, gently, and Jania thanks Nicole for saving her life. The crowd outside applauds her bravery. Why Tyler Perry changed the ending? Originally, Tyler Perry had written a version where Jania was killed during the police raid. But according to Henson, he changed his mind at the last minute. He said, "I can't do that to her and the audience, because this will just kill them," Henson told Decider. So that's why he ended it the way he did, which I thought was great. Instead of turning Straw into yet another tragic tale of a black woman gunned down by the system, Perry lets Jania live, broken but seen. Her arrest isn't a happy ending, but it's a powerful act of survival. Final thoughts. what Straw is really about. At its core, Straw isn't just a thriller. It's a study of grief, maternal love, and mental health in a world that refuses to give struggling women space to breathe. Jania's actions, though extreme, are a reaction to being constantly overlooked, judged, and dismissed. The final scenes, showing a shattered woman surrendering with dignity, remind us that sometimes surviving is the most radical act of all.